Hey there, fellow YouTube enthusiasts. Today, we're diving into the world of oil prices and the Strait of Hormuz, a topic that's been making waves in the global economy. Now, I'm not just here to report the news. I'm here to break it down, analyze it, and give you my take on what's really going on. So, buckle up, because we're in for a wild ride. First things first, let's talk about the Strait of Hormuz. This narrow waterway in the Persian Gulf is like the heartbeat of the global oil trade. Before the conflict with Iran, it was handling about one-fifth of the world's daily oil and liquefied natural gas supplies. But then, in late February, things took a turn. The US and Iran started a tense standoff, and the Strait of Hormuz became the battleground. The result? Oil prices skyrocketed, and drivers around the world felt the pinch at the pumps. Now, here's where things get interesting. On Tuesday, U.S. officials announced that talks with Iran were progressing, and there was a glimmer of hope. The Strait of Hormuz might reopen. The cost of a barrel of Brent crude, the global benchmark for oil prices, fell by almost 5% to under $80. But as we all know, hope can be a fickle thing. Previous negotiations have failed to de-escalate the conflict, and the market remains volatile. In my opinion, what makes this situation so fascinating is the interplay between geopolitics and economics. The Strait of Hormuz is not just a strategic waterway, it's a lifeline for the global economy. A deal to reopen it could have far-reaching implications, not just for oil prices, but for the stability of the entire region. But as we've seen, the path to peace is rarely straightforward. One thing that immediately stands out is the role of mediators. Qatar, one of the key mediators between Washington and Tehran, is continuing its efforts to achieve a diplomatic resolution. But, as we've heard, no direct talks are currently planned. This raises a deeper question. How can we navigate the complexities of international relations and find a path to peace? Now, let's talk about the impact on drivers. In the UK, petrol prices are now at levels seen at the start of the conflict, with the average cost of a liter of petrol hitting £1.60. In the US, gasoline prices are above $4 a gallon, and diesel is almost $5.40 a gallon. This is a stark reminder of how global events can affect our daily lives. But as we all know, the market is a fickle beast. US stock markets were trading higher on Tuesday, not just because of the negotiations but also in response to corporate results related to artificial intelligence. This raises another question. How do we balance the need for stability in the energy market with the opportunities and challenges presented by emerging technologies? In my opinion, what this really suggests is that we need to think beyond the headlines. The Strait of Hormuz is not just a strategic waterway, it's a symbol of the interconnectedness of our world. A deal to reopen it could have far-reaching implications, not just for oil prices, but for the stability of the entire region. But, as we've seen, the path to peace is rarely straightforward. So, what's my takeaway from all this? Well, personally, I think it's a reminder of the importance of diplomacy and the interconnectedness of our world. The Strait of Hormuz is not just a strategic waterway, it's a lifeline for the global economy. A deal to reopen it could have far-reaching implications, not just for oil prices, but for the stability of the entire region. But as we've seen, the path to peace is rarely straightforward. Thanks for joining me on this journey through the world of oil prices and the Strait of Hormuz. I hope you found it as fascinating as I have. Remember, in the world of geopolitics and economics, there's always more to the story than meets the eye. So, stay curious and keep exploring.